Yo, yo, yo. This your boy Allie T. I appreciate y'all for coming to fuck with me. Today I got my homegirl, Miss Keita, in here today. We got a few interesting subjects we're going to talk about, yeah, man. But I appreciate you coming through, mama. You doing all right? Mm-hmm. Word up, word up. It's about to get rough and rocky, you know, understand what I'm saying? So just sit back, hold tight, and just listen here, man. But we're going to kick it off. We're going to get real juicy tonight, you understand what I'm saying? But Miss Keita, so tonight, let's start off. I'm gonna pop it off. I ain't even gonna hold back. Yeah, but I ain't even gonna do none of that. Yeah. So how you feel about relationships these days?
I feel like it's like social media influenced. Like everybody go off of what's online. It's nothing realistic. People don't take the time to get to know each other, be with each other. If it don't look like what's on the internet, they gone. That's how I feel.
For sure that, but don't you think that's kind of poisoning to society a little bit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do, but it is what it is. Like, it is like the younger generation, it is what it is right now. And the older generation, I think they rushing to get married and like have kids and like have that millionaire status and that lifestyle. I think it's all just because of social media.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends though, cause like, making it is all a mindset, because you can have a lot less than what social media portray and still made it. It's still been made it for your people, for you, for yourself, and everything like that. But you're right. If you buy into it, it's gonna eat it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So do you feel like men and women that got worse over the time, or the standards that went down on both sides?
I think that the standards for the women went up and the standards for the men went up, but I think that everybody is settling for less, or their standards are just not reality. Because some people want like the baddest BBL Instagram model and they don't look like that, or like they're like some people. No, seriously, like some people, they got like podcasts and stuff, or they got like platforms where they talk about different women that if you don't look a certain type of way or you don't fit a certain dynamic, then you like are undesirable. But I feel like the man that's talking sometimes is undesirable too. So the standards be unrealistic, I feel like. But it also with women too, like some women, they want this certain type of man and he got to have a certain type of amount of money in his bank account. He got to live at a certain status, but her bed on the floor. But she the baddest bitch when she go outside.
On the IG.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's true. That's a fact, but I mean, but men and women are different in that aspect, because you know how men are. Men love through the eye. You know what I'm saying? Women love through the heart. So sometimes that can conflict with society, what society got going on for both parties.
But lately it's not like that. Like the women think with the eye too now. Like if you don't look a certain type of way, if you're not flashy or you don't fit a certain aesthetic or a dynamic, they don't want to talk to you. Like,
well,
yeah. Thank God that I don't be coming in contact with that type of shit.
I was just about to ask you, like, do you have days where you bummy or whatever, and like, do you still get girls, like women still want to talk to you?
Yeah, for sure. But I feel I really think that it's more so me, because you know what I'm saying. Somebody else, especially bummy, somebody else can have the same clothes on and not appeal to the eye, or you know what I'm saying, to the woman like I would. You understand? But like, I really like to think that it's me. But of course, sometimes they're probably not. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But
yeah, you're right. You saying that's how you carry yourself.
Yeah, okay. That's what attracts. Not always the aesthetic, but I mean, I'm pretty sure the aesthetic helps. Like on both parties, I'm pretty sure the aesthetic helps.
If you get out of bucket, if a woman see you get out of bucket and you looking all dingy or whatever, she not gonna look twice your way. And if you try to talk to her, she might make sure cuss you out or something. Yeah. She's not going. They think they look with the eye too.
She gonna pepper spray.
They don't look at like maybe he just got off work, maybe he got dirty clothes because maybe he a mechanic or something. Like they don't think like that. It's with the eye.
No, I feel that. I can feel that. So, do you think? How do you look at a dating field rather, like, far as dating, like, everybody got their different types and different, you know what I'm saying, different ethnicities, different things they want in relationships and stuff like that, and then choosing a partner and shit like that. But, like, just overall, with everything that's going on today, like, how you feel about dating?
I think dating is a joke. I think dating is a joke right now. I think, like, people dating for one reason. Like, I think women out here dating, like, some women, not all. I think some women are out here dating for, like, the experience, for the experience, not the man, but the experience of the date or where they going or the trip or whatever. But other women are dating for, like, love and marriage and stuff like that. But I don't think that nowadays that men see the difference. So I feel like they treat every woman the same. Like, or you might come across a couple good ones, but they might meet the worst kind of woman in the world.
I think strongly, like, that's true. That's very true what you said. But, like, these days as a man, it's hard to tell the difference. Because a lot of even the good women, the great women, the queens, they have the homemadeism and shit like that. And I don't know if it's they feel like they gotta act that way certain times to appeal. And that's okay, but what I don't understand it because I ain't never really had to go fetch you know what I'm saying, or grab the attention of a guy and nothing like that. But, you know, I can see why women would be a certain way. They think, you know, even though they classy and bougie, you know what I'm saying, when they go to lounges and stuff, sometimes they about to be a little ratchet and stuff like that to appeal. That she probably never shake her ass at home, but she go to the club and twerk.
But with that, go back to social media. Because it make you think that that type of woman is winning. Like, it make you think, oh, that's the type of girl that the man chase. That's who the man cheat on you with. That's who the man sometimes leave for. That's who the man sometimes don't come home for. So it's like, I'm about to be like her. And then you got women that glorify it. That's like certain rappers and stuff. They glorify it and stuff. So it's like, why not? Why not be that way? They winning. They praising it. They getting the same thing that the wife getting without the problems. Why not? That's
but to be a number two is crazy.
Yeah. It is.
I don't want to come out the
It's
business.
worse. But a lot of women don't have a man in their life or some type of male in their life that's telling them that.
But you seen the other day on the Shade Room, Ruby Rose, she tweeted, she said, you get you a woman that can do both. She was shaking her ass and doing charity in the next slide. But
are you the type of man that believe that women can't do both? Like, some men don't believe women can do both. It's like, I don't want my wife out here shaking ass. Or I don't want my wife dressed in this way.
I think it's because men are more calculated than women. Women will do shit, feel shit off emotion sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Not all women move off emotion and erratic and shit like that. But most women move off of the emotional, how they feel right then. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they got its pros and cons.
Do you honestly believe we do it for y'all? Because we don't.
No.
We do it for us. Like, if we dress a certain way or act a certain way or do it, it's to make, the emotion is to make us feel good for ourselves. Like, it's self-esteem. It's to make us feel better about ourselves, to make us feel good. We go out, we wear these shoes because we feel like it make us feel good about ourselves. A woman not gonna, like, our confidence is in the way we dress, how we feel, our hair, our all of that. That's for us. And then it's just to have another woman compliment us. Because sometimes it's not even about going to get a bunch of compliments and attention from men. It's not about that. It's about, like, oh, girl, you look good. Oh, girl, what I do? Yeah, if I got these shoes from much what, like that. Like, girls do it for the women and stuff like that. Or to show off for the girls and stuff. The same thing that men do, I think.
That's definitely not what men do.
I think that men do the same thing. I think that men be like, got the best car, the baddest girl, the flyest this, to that.
That's some TV shit. That's some TV shit. But that might be for you. But most women, they trying to catch niggas. They trying to catch niggas, shorty.
But
But that's both sexes are influenced by that. Like even men, like no nigga wore hoochie daddies until women start saying, "Ooh, niggas got their thighs out." You understand? Then you got niggas out here buying booty shorts. You understand? But like, it goes to say like both, but it's just influence. Like it's okay to be influenced by the opposite sex, not just you do everything for the opposite sex, but to be influenced by like some of the best love songs in the world.
No, I think the dressing, I think that's all influence in the what is it called? Hoe culture, ratchet culture. I think that's influenced by the women.
Man, but like
they all wanna settle down to all of that, but I mean.
That just ain't what's going on in today's world.
They want to have fun. They want the fast life, the money, cars, and the houses faster.
But that's how you whittle away fast. You know what I'm saying? You age like milk.
Get burnt out.
So what about? So you think? So with that being said, you think a man should respect a woman in a gentleman manner when she's currently like always half naked or shaking her tail on the Instagrams or the Facebook?
So I feel two ways about that. One way, no, because like I think you should carry yourself. If you want respect in a certain way, you should carry yourself a certain way. Like I feel like, but on the other end, I feel like a woman should be able to dress and wear whatever she wants to and be comfortable and still be respected. And I also feel like if I had a man and I wanted to wear like a little bikini top with a little see-through something, like just like Sexy Ray, or Suki, if I wanted to dress like them or whatever, but I'm out with my man, I should be comfortable enough to be able to dress like that and be safe enough to have my man be like, okay, this my bodyguard for real, and ain't nobody gonna try to disrespect me, touch on me, try to snatch me up or nothing, because I'm with my man.
Correct.
Like I feel like it should go both ways. I feel like
I don't
feel like you deserve to be blatantly disrespected just because you dressed a certain way. I feel like a man should be a gentleman just all around, just because you're a woman. Period.
But it is all I see when.
Do I make you my wife? No. Do I make you my girlfriend? No. Do I make you something that I want to deal with? No. But I still can respect you as a person.
Yeah, for sure. You don't degrade them, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she wants to be that way. Maybe she wants to be a wife, or, you know what I'm saying? And how can I visually see that when I see something else? I don't even think of that when I see you because your cheek is out.
Somebody see that as a wife. So it's all about what's for you.
Because
I'm a dancer too, so you know that. I dance, so I done seen a lot of different type of men that come in the club, and it's men that's actually in love with women that's like that, and they want their woman to dress like Ice-T and Coco. He loved his woman dressing like that and all of that, and she was dressing like that before him, during him, probably gonna dress like that after him. Like, it is what it is. I feel like whoever like that and see that as a wife, they do. Some men don't. Some men do.
Man, and they probably have a choice. She probably said, yeah, man. She probably,
whatever is for you is for you.
Indeed. It's somebody for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was every man for every woman in the world, it still would be single women.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
But I do believe that depends, like, you should carry yourself in a certain way if you want to be respected by a certain type of people or a certain group of people, because not everybody's gonna respect everything. But if you want to be respected by a mass majority of the male population, you could carry yourself a little better, or like cover up, or you don't, or just like that some nights or whatever, or don't be all dressed like that around your kids, and don't dress like that around the playground, and be appropriate when you do it. And I feel like that could be respected. But if you just are out here with all that out with, and there's kids around, and it's like elderly people, like if you don't have no respect for yourself, then no. But other than that, yes, I feel like a man should be gentle.
For sure, as they should. So what do you feel about the financial standards? that everybody hold, even men and women. Like, how do you feel about the financial standard that people hold against each other when it comes time to dating? Like, you gotta have a bag, she gotta have a bag, she gotta have something going on, motion.
I feel like that's cool and all, but I feel like that's like for long-term situations. If you don't plan on marrying this person, why do it matter if they become a millionaire in 5 years? If you just plan on being with this person for 6 months to a year, or like you could, if you want to help them, I feel like you shouldn't hold nobody to a standard if you ain't gonna help them better themselves, or if you ain't contributing to nothing they got going on. What you worried about their pockets for? What you worry about my bank account for if you ain't contributing?
But that'd be the motive. That'd be a lot of the motive for the day. You know what I'm saying? In the day's time, like men and women, they want each other for the bag. She gotta have motion. He gotta have motion.
But that show, I feel like that'll show. Like, I don't feel like you should be all in my pockets, or like if that'll show. Like, I feel like you could, if you look at women, if you with a person day to day, because like anybody can wear designer or whatever and fake it.
Indeed.
But if you with a person day to day or like week to week or whatever, you gonna notice their routine, and you gonna see, oh, this person get busy, this person got motion, this person got something going on, or you gonna see they sit around and don't do nothing all day. Like you gonna see like
shit.
you gonna see that. So there's no need to be wondering like what's in your pockets, how you get this, what you get that for. Is you why you gonna help me with a business plan? You investing in this business? You helping? I feel like male and female is the same way, like that.
Fact. So do you think the game then became like organized tricking, or just
yes,
or glorified prostitution?
I think it's organized tricking, and let me tell you why. Because I feel like glorified prostitution would be like, I feel like we passed that. I think that was like a city girl era. Yeah. Like, everybody was like glorifying prostitution. But now it's like, you got sexy in there talking about, I buy my man this, I buy my man that. And then so it's men and women out here tricking on each other. But so I really feel like it's just organized tricking, and nobody's saying nothing because everybody's doing it. So it's like normalized.
Nah, none of everybody.
Not you.
Shit, no, man.
I ain't gonna lie. If I got the right person, you feel me, we locked in, I'm tricking. I'm tricking. It ain't tricking if you got it, I'm tricking.
This shit. So with the game being dumbed down, watered down on both sides and shit like that, like how you think women feel about being involved with an emotionally intelligent man?
I can't speak for all women, but I can speak for me. So
word up.
On
this. Stop playing.
No, but on this. Well, yeah, but my homegirls date girls. So, but
no.
Yeah. Shout out to the LGBTQ plus community. So she was like, well, for me, I feel like you gotta be emotionally intelligent for me to even deal with you, because for me to even get like sexually involved with you or attracted to you in any way, I cannot mess with nobody that's dumb. Like, I just can't. Like, indeed. You got to be able to hold a conversation. We got to be able to talk about anything. You got to be did some research on something. Like, something. We got to be able to talk about something. Like,
motherfucker just been alive a little bit longer. Yeah. They just been 30 years. Yeah, that's a long time to talk about some shit.
Yeah, but
nothing.
I usually date, like, shoot, but I mean, by the time you're about 25, you should be able to have something to talk about.
Yeah, indeed.
You should be interested in something.
Indeed.
You should got something, like, I want to hear about, like, yeah, what you got, what you want, what you wanted, like, where you see yourself, like, where you know, type stuff, that's the type of stuff I want to talk about. I feel like, for me, that's important for me. I feel like that. But other women, I'm not sure. Some women, like we said, dating, it's all about the bag and stuff. It's really like just surface level. So it don't get that deep for them. They really don't care if you can hold a conversation as long as you dropping off the bag.
They don't even want to talk to you for real.
Yeah, it really don't. Yeah,
you said you gonna do what you said you gonna do for me, huh?
Yeah, they don't care if you express your emotion. They don't care if you sad, you happy. They don't care. They don't care.
But you think that's good for the well-being of the man that they dealing with, even if he is on the trigger point, even on the trigger point? You know what I mean?
No, cause like men go through stuff, and I feel like that's why they run through women like that and like don't even care to get to know them and stuff, because it's like they go through stuff mentally, and a man is usually taught what, hide your feelings, hide your emotions, so they don't or get thrown in their face. Like you see it on the internet all the time. Women like, yeah, you were just sitting up here crying on the woo. Like nobody wanna really tap into their emotions like that, or even sit down and like, you know, figure out what they got going on emotionally, because it's like
That's crazy, because you just said something, because that's crazy, because a viral video, depending if a viral, you know what I'm saying, that's clearly over 500,000. So if out of 500,000 people, 300,000 of those are young boys or teenagers and stuff like that, that could discourage them from opening up to a good woman because they done seen this video go viral. Now they're a little intimidated to even talk to a good woman. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy how deep that can go.
Yeah, it's
that's
like
insane.
you don't wanna scare them away with them emotions and stuff. But the men don't want to talk about their problems and stuff. So it's like, and the women really, some women care, but it's like you said, they could have been a part of the 30,000 that done. There were 300,000 that done seen the video and was like, I ain't opening up to this girl about nothing. Or it could have been beat into your head all your life growing up. Don't show no emotion. Men, that's soft, or that's gay. Or like if you talk about your feelings and stuff like that, like suck it up, be a man.
Yeah.
Type stuff. So they don't even talk about it.
So what do you feel? How you feel? What would you say that a few pros and cons of being with an emotionally intelligent man?
I feel like better communication for one. Like you'll be able to talk about whatever. You'll always know what's going on with them, or I feel like it'll create a healthier environment overall. Like nobody's coming in the house holding grudges for days and days and days, because you can talk about it. Or like if he going through something that's gonna breaking him or whatever, you could talk about it with him, or it could be outside, like family related, that he don't want to talk about other family members with, or past trauma that he want to open up about and stuff. It's like it's a good healing journey and stuff like that for the other person, for both parties. I feel like that's the pros, but I don't feel like it's no cons, and unless it's one person is emotionally intelligent and the other person is toxic, and then that's not a good mix. Because then you got the one person that's opening up all the time and they vulnerable, but then the toxic person calling you weak and seeing you as weak. Or it could be a male or a female. They could be calling you weak or have you scared to open up emotionally, or having you, because you open up emotionally, they'll tell you, don't be telling nobody our business. We'll making you feel bad. You know, like manipulation, stuff like that.
Word. So why you think being emotionally intelligent is considered sassy these days? Why you think the ladies call it sassy?
I think that's like society. Like I feel like how men and women was raised. Like you got women that grew up with, like their mama might have been calling their daddy punk ass this or woo, like cussing them out, like demasculating. How you say it? Demasculating the man. And then or you got them telling their little brother, you watching their little brothers grow up and stuff, be like, you sissy, you punk, you can't be, you know, like if they cry, or if they show too much emotion, or if they you ever hear like when a man get mad or something, you be like, you act like you on your period type shit. Like it's like no matter what emotion a man show, it's deemed negative or whatever.
Weak.
Or if you too happy.
yeah.
Even if you too happy, like fuck wrong with this nigga. Like something wrong, you fruity, something wrong. Like, it's all it's like no matter what emotion a man.
Freak ass little boy.
You see? Like growing up like that. Like it's like
Ah, that's funny as hell.
I feel like it's just embedded in you that is sassy. Like male and female, it's like, oh, he's sassy, or he on his feet, he acting like a bitch. If he do this, we'll do it. Like I feel like it's embedded in you. Everybody. I think everybody's unlearning it, and we calling it sensitive people. We calling it people being sensitive.
Indeed.
You one of them people.
Nah, yeah. But some people are sensitive assholes. There's people that can be an asshole to you, but you can't be an asshole to them.
No, some people that's assholes that weaponize sensitivity. And they ain't even sensitive. They just know that that's gonna get a little rise out of some people.
Yeah, that shit. But they push your button.
Mm-hmm.
How you know how to push your button?
Mm-hmm.
Push the fucking button. Yeah. So does it make a man soft, like showing his emotions to a woman?
It depends on who you ask, but I don't feel like that. I don't feel like a man is soft. Do you feel like a man is soft if he show his emotions?
Yeah, no.
Wait, yeah, I was say, wait, hold on. Okay. If he just all day, every day, like, come on. Sometimes, sir, please. Like, I can't take sometimes it's like overstimulating if you just all day, every day, like, ain't nothing right, everything wrong. Ain't nothing, everything wrong.
Yeah, see, like that's different though. Like,
but if I'm a safe space and you feel like you can open up to me, I do not feel like that's soft. I feel honored to be a safe space.
It's a pro and a con because you got good women, you got bad women, you got women that'll bring it up in a different situation. You know what I'm saying? They use it as fuel to the fire. But you know, being vulnerable to the person you love and stuff like that is not really a bad thing because they know what's going on with you. But also, I think that it's a bad thing because you're supposed to always represent strength. You know what I'm saying? If she's feeling like this, or if she's scared, or if she's hurting or something like that, you're supposed to be a Superman. That's what that goes back to. How you was raised and what we was taught and stuff like that, and how to proceed. You know, like every woman is not a damsel in distress when they, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly, every woman's not a damsel in distress. So with that being said, if you supposed to be the Superman, the woman is supposed to be your Superman too. I feel like that's what marriage and relationship is built on. Like, can you depend on me? Can I depend on you? And not just financially. I feel like mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like, can I depend on you? Like, if we a part of the same religion, if I'm having a bad day, like, can I depend on you to say, okay, let's go pray about it, type shit.
Fact.
You know,
fact.
Like, stuff like that. I feel like it go hand in hand. She supposed to be a superwoman, even though you is supposed to be Superman. She supposed to be a superwoman too.
Indeed. You definitely supposed to be able to, but it's supposed to be a safe space though. But the woman, just like the man, has to create a safe space for the person to come to and confide in them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait, can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like people move too fast in relationships, so they don't even get a chance to get to know who the person really is before they even open up?
Yes, and it's mostly yes.
You think that is what people fall?
A lot of people go through that. And it's more so most of the time it's more so physical when they go through that. They just go in and start doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? And then they look past that, all the red flags, you know what I'm saying? This person been like that. They just, you know what I'm saying? They either kept you drained or kept your legs in there, either one, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it also can be a bad thing for as we ain't really talked about nothing. I don't even know what you've been through. I don't even know what some of I don't even know what similar triggers. Like, I don't even know some of the things that could trigger you to, you know, even if this ain't that, that's still a trigger. I could do something to trigger you or say something to trigger you and not know the whole time you got previous experiences, but we haven't talked about that because we've been so physical, or we've been, you know what I'm saying? We've been having just a good time or whatever. Like, that's how it usually go.
Yeah. So what you feel like is the long, like what's enough time to give somebody to where you feel like you could just like know them enough to make them a safe space, to where you done seen them happy, mad, sad, depressed.
At least 6 months to a year, because you know the seasons change. You know, people change with the seasons. You know what I'm saying? Some people are, you know, some people are euphoric, like they're happy, they love, they enjoy, they enjoying life and stuff when it's summer and spring. But then in the wintertime, their life always get hard. Or they always going through something when it's time and when it's cold outside. Like, but long story short, you get to see them in different seasons, and after you see that, because my thing is, you never know how much a person really mess with you until they mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, while you doing everything, yes, no, you know what I'm saying? Yes, minor no's and stuff like that. But when they get mad at you, they're going to tell you everything they don't ever felt about you. They're going to tell you how things they've been wanting to say. You know what I'm saying? They've been sitting there gaining it up, piling it up in their head. You understand? But I like to, to be honest with you, it might sound crazy, but like I like to make a person mad. Like if I really want to see if a chick mess with me or something like that, like I just make her mad just on purpose.
That's
like,
toxic.
Not really.
You don't think?
Because no, because while I'm making you happy, it's easy to be okay and on my side. But when you having a mixed emotion or a different emotion about me, now I know how strong you is, and I know how you ride for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like a kid.
That's a
If I give you candy every day, you gonna come see me every day. But the day I tell you I don't got no candy, I ain't never like you no way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right.
Yeah, that's just how it goes. But so do you think it's hard for men to control their emotions these days?
Not these days. I mean, I feel like society has made it comfortable enough for men to express themselves and not feel a way about it. I feel like and not be judged or not feel judged, because you the bad person now if you judge a man for being soft, or if you judge a man for showing his emotions, or if you call a man sassy. Now you the bad guy.
No, like, if I can't get my point across to you and I have to hit you, that's not being able to control my anger. I resorted to anger. You see what I'm saying? I resorted to anger. I can just really just walk outside, come back, or just calm down, be logical, and try to get my point across to you again. If I'm getting too frustrated, we'll try later. But that's a form of not being able to control your emotions, and a lot of dudes struggle with that. You know what I'm saying? But that go back to being raised. A lot of dudes are raised by single moms and stuff like that. Like, and it's okay, but you adapt some of the emotion after a woman. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I also feel like that come from not being able to express your emotions verbally. Cause
correct.
I was gonna take me for example. Like, I was not as a man, but like,
of course.
but as like not being able to express my emotions. Like you know how like when you're a kid you're so shut up, you know, you ain't allowed to voice your opinion, that's too grown. So I was never taught to like verbally express myself. So I hit. That was what. So like I had to unlearn that growing up, like to control that emotion, but and just talk about it. But I think that all comes with, and I think that's what they teaching in society now. Just talk about it. Don't go straight to action. Just talk about it. It's hard. It's very hard. It's hard. I lost 6 pounds talking about it. But
shit.
It's hard as hell. But it's working.
One day at a time, face ass.
But I feel like, what you feel like? How you feel like a man could better control his emotions? I'm not a man, so I don't feel like I can answer that question.
Correct. It's all good.
I feel like
you did the best you could.
What you feel? How you feel, man? Like, do you feel like
just using your brain more, just thinking, just using your brain more and be logical. Of being more aware of the consequences of your actions. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that, just small things. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to criticize nobody. It's just.
Do you feel like it's easier nowadays to control your emotions or manage your emotions as a man?
No, especially as a black man, because you go through so much shit.
Well, yeah.
You go through so much. It's so much more that we go through that. We go through 6 or 7 things before we even get to our lady. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We face so many things, the world, people, society, like there's so much we face before we even get to our lady, and you just don't want that to be a hard time for you when you get to your lady. You want it to be a place of peace.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You know what I mean? But what you think the difference is between knowing your worth and being sassy?
Hate to say it, but your level of confidence. And when I say that, I mean confidence versus cocky. Mm-hmm. Because cocky is what can make you sassy. Like, yeah, I'm that nigga. Like,
not the shoulder, yeah.
Imagine him walking around. It's sad because you know you
What he do?
Yeah, I'm that nigga. You supposed to bow down to me. I'm the catch. Do you know who I am? What? You should be lucky I'm even breathing your air, girl. Like, it's like, sassy ass dad. Please.
Hey, somebody.
Like, please.
Hey, somebody.
He's smoking hookah. He think he everything.
He said it's Taco Tuesday, my mind.
Please. He's still in the spotlight on the dance floor. He's sassy. But a man that know his worth is like, you can be like, treat me like a king because I bring this, that, and the third to the table. I'm that man. I know I'm that nigga, but it's like, I'm not running around here screaming into the world.
Yes, ma'am, ski.
Yeah. So I'm not doing all that. It's like, I'm just, okay, I carry myself a certain way. Like, you know, a boss carry himself like a boss. He don't have to, none of his workers do the talking for him. He don't have to do the talking. He just show. Like, I do what I do. I know I'm like an independent man. Like, you yourself, you're an independent man. You take care of your own self. You got your own everything. You do what you do. You don't have to, you don't have to deal with a certain type of woman or whatever. You can know your worth. You can know like, oh, I can do this. I can do that for myself. I'm already got this going on. I don't have to deal with this. I don't have to deal with that.
For sure.
That don't make you sassy just because you tell a person that I don't have to deal with that. That's, you know your worth. You know or if you're a businessman, you carry yourself to a certain type of, and you have a certain type of crowd that you be around. It's like, I'm not dealing with that type of woman. She can't never be around me. It's like, you know, that's not your preference. It's like, that don't make you sassy. It make you know your worth. Right.
Yeah, man.
It's a difference. That's the difference.
So you believe in happy wife, happy life?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like, yeah. Don't the wife make the home?
Yeah, but
if she happy, the house happy. What? If I feel like if
wife can't be a good woman though.
Oh, I didn't say that. I just said happy. What I said was a happy wife, a happy life. I feel like if your wife is happy, imagine if she happy and she ain't got to worry in the world. The only thing on her mind is pleasing her man and taking care of her kids and her household.
For sure.
Oh, I'm happy as hell today. Ooh, I'm about to go get me and Bae this. Ooh, I'm about to make this for me and Bae tonight. Ooh, me and the kids about to go do this, do that. They about to go to sleep early. Me and Bae about to have a time. You know, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. But if my wife ain't, you know what I'm saying? If my wife ain't, you know what I mean? Do I allow my wife to be a crappy person because that makes her happy, or do I correct her?
No. Why would you want to? Okay, if you love her and you see that she carrying herself a certain way that you don't like, and you love her enough to try to help her fix it, and like say she come from like some ratchet stuff over there, and like she one of them like catty, real and type of women when she get mad. Like, she can carry herself, but when she get mad, she go there with it. Like, say she go back to that. It's crappy, or what you say? Yeah, crappy. If she get crappy or she get in her mood and she ain't want to talk to you for 3-4 days, like, I want to work with you through that. If she not willing to accept that or to what you say, accept that type of guidance or whatever. Because if you, especially if you a husband, right? You said your wife.
Yeah,
she married you. Your husband supposed to lead you. You married that man to guide you. If he feel like something wrong, you should be able to trust him enough to, okay, let me straighten up. Let me get this together. Let me listen to my husband. Let me work on it. Baby steps. Into getting on the right track, because your attitude could maybe nobody want y'all around, nobody inviting y'all to nothing because her attitude messed up.
Yeah,
or
that's what I'm saying.
Me and my mama going through it because my wife got a nasty attitude, or my grandma don't never invite me over, or she don't never want to come over my house because my wife got a crappy attitude. She gotta fix that, and if she don't want to fix that, she got to go.
That's what I was just about to ask you. Whether she rejects the direction you trying to provide for, yeah, man.
If your wife won't let you lead her, and you trying to lead her in the right direction, exactly. You answered your own. Listen, if you don't feel like, or as a woman, if you feel like you just that, or like maybe you got a stank attitude because maybe your husband is just not, maybe you married a bum, and maybe your attitude is just like that because he just ain't who you thought he was when you married him or whatever. Why would you want to stay with a man that can't lead you? Why would you want, like, don't be with a man that can't lead you. Be with a man that you know, who you trust. You trust his direction. You trust he got a good head on his shoulders. And I feel like it go vice versa. If you feel like you wanted a man, I'm not saying that a man has to have it all together all the time.
For sure.
Because sometimes he might fall into a place of depression, or it might not be going all the way right for him. And his wife got to put on her superwoman cape. And she gotta
be his aid.
Right. She gotta be the leader too sometimes. So like I feel like either party, trust who you with, or even if you messing up or whatever, marry the person who you could trust. That's like, get your shit together. Don't marry no yes man. Don't marry that's gonna let you just self-destruct. Don't marry nobody that's just don't do it. Don't do it. just marry a leader, please.
So, out of your relationships, what would you rather have, loyalty or respect?
Okay, so if you would have asked me this like a couple years ago, I would have said loyalty, because nobody wants to be cheated on. But now I say respect, because honestly, if you respect me enough, I'll never see it. I'll never hear about it. It'll never come to the light. If you do. And if you respect me even more, you won't even do the shit. So, loyalty just gonna come with it.
So, what's your outlook on poly relationship these days? Like, that's what's going on these days.
Yeah,
a lot of people on
that.
Yeah,
it's normalized lately.
Everybody on that drip, dropping the juice. Yeah, man.
It's normalized. I feel like, and if you do it right, it could be healthy. It could be a fun experience.
Indeed. So that's what you hear me. With that being said, have you ever had a polygamous experience yet, man?
Yeah. I just got out of one, and I done had a couple. And I just got out of one.
No,
it didn't work.
You had a couple.
Yeah.
Look at you. Yeah, living life just frolicking.
I like them. I feel like they work for me. They work for me. I feel like, yeah. I like women and men. So I feel like it keep me balanced. It keep me balanced. And I got like a friend. I got a girlfriend. I got a friend. I got somebody to talk about my man too. That's gonna keep it all in the relationship. Somebody that's gonna, want to do the same thing I want to do. Want to love my man the same way I love my man. Care about him the same way I want to care about him. Stuff like that. And I feel like if you Yeah. It works.
So what? How? So how was your experience? Yeah, pick one. Yeah, matter of fact, pick one. Inky, pinky, ponky. You hear me?
I picked the recent one. Okay, the recent one was cool at first. I'm not gonna lie, it was cool.
For sure.
It was a vibe. It was a fun vibe. We party all the time. We used to we went on a couple of trips. We went out to eat a couple of times. We had started an Instagram, a poly Instagram. We was gonna start a poly
Nature
YouTube.
Boy. Like Nature Boy.
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that.
They had to slide that in. Yeah,
nothing like Nature Boy. It wasn't like that. It went like me and the girl ended up getting real close, and I feel like that's important for a polygamous relationship to work. I feel like the women have to be close because it creates less of a headache for the man, and it'll go smoother for him, and it'll go smoother for both of y'all. So it's like nobody's arguing with him, nobody's bickering, nobody's back and forth, nobody's, you feel me? Everybody's it's platonic because the women get along. That's important. Because if they going back and forth, it's not gonna work, and that's how ours ended. But it's like ours was going good. We had a great time. It was fun. And then
the bullshit.
Women sometimes women tend to have only loyalty to their man, period. And so it was like she feel like I was all the way what you call that? All the way playing on the team all the way.
Yeah.
So she had did what she had to do to try to like.
She said one band, one sound.
Yeah. And she felt like I wasn't really being one band, one sound. So she pretty much tried to get me out the way. But then I was like, oh hell no. And then I'm real petty, so I had went and told him that we had a couple secrets of our own, and then he pretty much
Days of our lives.
Yeah. And then he pretty much was like, all right, well, that didn't work. And it was pretty much over because me and her just could not get it right. Like we was going through it because we was so close. Like we had got so close so fast. Like we had told each other we love each other. I'm like, you my girlfriend, type shit. Our kids got to know each other. Like our kids got to know each other. It was real cool. Like it was real cool. It was a vibe. Like we was about to be one big happy family. And then me and her went through what we went through. And y'all know women don't forgive each other as fast as women forgive men. We just don't. Like he could have probably did the same thing she did, and I probably would have forgave him like the next day. But I feel like vice versa. I feel like he probably could have did the same shit to her that I did, and she probably would have forgave him like probably the next day or the next week or something. As I feel like it's just because we women, we stubborn, and we don't know how to get past it.
Especially amongst each other.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah. It was like, and I tried to go back or whatever once. And it was like, because I did miss her. It was like, you know, I tried to go back. But it was just a little awkward because we had did too much. You know, like, you ever been in a relationship where when you do too much, you go too far, it's like, I don't really think we could really come all the way back from that and be regular again.
Y'all both petty.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. So what you think the best situation is in a poly relationship? Like even in the end goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not for the time being. Like in the end goal, do you like because in the United States you can't marry both women. So is one woman has to not want marriage, or one woman wants. You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay. So with my situation, what it was we knew that all three of us couldn't get married to each other. So what they was gonna do is because they had been together longer than we had been. So I'm like, okay, well they already in love with each other, whatever. So I'm like, okay, they can get married and I can just be the contract wife, and that's what we was gonna do, like a contract wife type of thing. So it was gonna be like that. But I feel like the best situation is like I said, if both of the women get along, because especially if they both have children, because they both got a maternal instinct, which like it carries on into like a relationship, because it's like a nurturing, like a natural nurturing type of thing. So it's like you both parties would make sure that the kids are straight. You wouldn't have to worry about somebody mistreating your child or whatever, because they both good with the kids. They both straight on that. And like, or even with him, it's like all parties would be cool with like make sure the kids are straight and get back and forth to school, or when they got work and stuff, nobody's bickering and arguing. So if everybody got a car, everybody could get back and forth to work. That's 3 incomes. Or if one person or 2 people got a car, it's like, okay, we all can make sure everybody get back and forth to work to make the 3 incomes and stuff like that. Or if one don't work, it's like you can hold the fort down and make sure the house clean. So when we get off work, all we got to do is worry about eating, because you done made the whole meal and stuff. You got the kids together in the bed, bathing, eating. You feel me? I feel like that would be the best thing. If you got 2 women, that's just amazing. And you put them together, it'll make his life a lot more smooth. Imagine if a man come home every day to a home-cooked meal, a clean house, and 2 women that love him.
That nigga be king of the world.
In a blunt robe, with the smoke.
That nigga be the king of the world, man. So do you ever see yourself being married to one man? Like, and being just happy with one man?
Lately,
one
yeah.
person. I'm not one man.
One
person. I'm sorry. Rephrase that. I'm gonna rephrase that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you meant like going on a second husband, third husband.
Nah. Like you just like even outside of a poly relationship, just a real, you know what I'm saying?
As of lately, yes. At first, no, I didn't, because like I said, I'm a dancer. So going to the club and stuff, and you see the married men that come in there, and it's like, they cheating on their wives and stuff, or they like, oh, I'm just trying to be in here real quick before my wife. It's like, dang, is that what marriage is like? Like your husband in the strip club at 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, trying to do whatever he can do before he get home to you. Like, is that what it's like? Or even like women, it's women that, I don't really want to throw people under the bus, but it's like, it's women that dance, and that's like they marry, and they be sneaking off to go do that. It's like marriage is not as pure as I thought that it was, or what I read or what I was taught. It's not as pure as I thought it was. So I did not want to get married at first. But then after this poly relationship and stuff, I'm like, I could see myself settling down. Just, being with one person.
Nah, I feel that. So do you want or believe, or you believe in the happily ever after?
Monogamy or polygamy?
Nah.
Just period?
Nah, just a happily ever after and monogamy.
Yeah.
Either or, really, but do you just believe in that? Because like you just said, that marriage, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, but that's people putting their own compromises and shit on it, you know what I'm saying, with the cheating and things like that, you know what I mean? But do you believe in happily ever after? Like, hey, you know what I mean, you gonna meet the man of your dream and get you, you get him, you love him, he loves you. Y'all gonna ride off with your kids, and that's it. We gonna,
Yes, I do, because I feel like I got to the point where I know that it's not it wasn't about what they was doing. It was the point that they didn't marry who they really wanted. They married who they thought would please other people. So it's like, you married the boring girl and she at home, but you really want that wild girl that you be outside with. You should have married that wild girl that you be outside with, because she still can cook and clean and do whatever, do the house stuff or whatever, but she gonna come to the strip club and she's not gonna turn her nose up at them other girls. So I just feel like you can get your happily ever after if you marry the person that you really want, and not the person that society says that you should, or that your mama said that you should, or that your daddy said that you should. You should have that girl who do, like, you shouldn't. I feel like I'm gonna marry the person that the person I'm gonna marry be fun. They're gonna be turned up. They're gonna be a vibe.
But do you really want to marry a person that's just like you? Like, because a person that's opposite of you, a person that really aggravates you, that's your best teacher. A person that you love that's totally opposite of you. Like, if you outside and then you marry somebody that's a homebody, you know what I'm saying, they're going to say and do certain things, or be certain ways that, you know what I'm saying? But on some real shit. Because if a person is just like you know what I'm saying, and you get along with them all the time, will they ever push you to grow?
You asking me this. So, I'm very argumentative. I'm debate all the time. I'm fun. We have a time. I'm a homebody. I'm a travel buddy. I'm outside. I'm everything. So if you just like me, we gonna vibe. Because I'm debating, you debating. So we never gonna agree. We never gonna agree.
That's what I'm saying. But that can clash. But maybe a man that just say, "All right, baby, that's you got it. You cool."
That's irritating.
See, that's you toxic, motherfucker.
No, I'm not. It's not that. It's I want you to. You don't have to get mad and angry and yell at me, but you can argue your points if you feel like I'm wrong. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't want a yes man. Like, I don't want you to just shut down and be like, okay, whatever. I want you to be like, no, I really feel like you doing this and the third. Now, if I, like you said in the beginning, if I just reject that correction, or if I'm just not trying to hear you out or whatever, then you say, all right, okay, then you shut down. But shoot, debate with me. I want to hear your side. I want to hear what you got to say about it, because I do find it funny how, but I do want you to tell me what's funny about it.
Hell no.
Tell me what
get
you
that.
like. I need somebody that's just like me. Like, I want somebody spontaneous just like me. But because I'm like this, like I'm all over the place. If they all over the place too, I don't feel like we'll ever.
Bump head.
No, I don't feel like we'll ever be synced. I don't feel like we'll ever be just on the same page ever.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if my husband be like, come on, we about to take this trip real quick, because we about to go hiking up this mountain. I'd be like, what? Why? It's Wednesday. Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Like, but my husband will feel like it's that, and I'm going, because that's my husband, and he gonna push me to go on a Wednesday, but me, that don't make no sense. Why we doing spontaneous stuff like that? But then I might come in one day and be like, come on, we going to this concert tonight. Get dressed. We're going to go do this. It's like, I got work in the morning. We'll be back. Let's go. Like, I need somebody I need somebody like that.
I heard that shit. Well, that's the outlook. I appreciate you coming through, mama.
Thank you.
Thank you coming to fuck with me. This your boy AnticzwittAlly. Like I said, I had my girl Keita come through and elaborate on a few ideas, a few questions we had to go over. You hear me? Mm-hmm. But the next time, you know what I'm saying?